Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at dating in 2025, the downfall of society. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and let's get straight into it.
When you go on a date with someone and then not even a week later he ends up getting back with his ex-wife.
I just saw a video of a girl getting flowers for her first date, and I'm going in my mind, oh, that's so sweet, that's so thoughtful. And then I open the comments, and it's one after another people going, that's crazy, that's too much, what do you mean? That's just right off the bat, that's a red flag. And okay, so it's weird and abnormal to get someone flowers on a first date, but then it's totally okay to hook up. And if you want to hook up with a stranger, that's totally cool. People can do whatever they want, but I just find it so bizarre that you're condemning a sweet, thoughtful gesture and making it weird.
Okay, let me explain. If you're buying girls flowers in 2025, when the dating climate is the way that it is, where girls are basically just these, free use objects on the market, essentially is how they treat themselves using these apps. Like, I've literally heard guys just saying, yeah, you just order them off of the app, like Uber Eats. That's literally how they think of it. And you girls allow yourself to be treated this way. In fact, you only go for the top 5% as well, so you waste a lot of dudes' time. The guy that bought these flowers, once again, I don't know the story behind the guy. If the guy going on his first date knew this person beforehand and didn't meet through some app, or I don't know the story behind it, but if it was off of an app or one of these sorts of things, then yeah, don't buy them flowers. What are you doing? You're just wasting your own time. You're wasting your own money. I mean, they don't even care. This is just another night for them. That's what a sucker is. There's lots of suckers out there, and that's what these women are making use of, the suckers and the simps. And the two are the same, to be honest.
It's so sweet and endearing. What are you talking about? It's a strange thing to get someone flowers. It's doing too much to get someone flowers on a first date, but it's totally okay to go inside a random person you just met. My mom says to me all the time, I would never last in your generation. And honestly, I don't know how everyone's doing. I just think it's so backwards and so insane, and I don't know when it shifted.
The 60s, the sexual revolution, feminism, when they encouraged women to give away their main bargaining chip, which is sex, your sexual liberation. So, you're free to go ahead and just throw away all your purity, which is what men look for in marriage. So when you throw away your purity, you no longer become a marryable asset, because there's no reason for a man to settle down with you. Why would he build a future with someone who gives it away for free to everyone? If you, once again, it's that old adage, why buy the cow if the milk's free?
It's messed up.
So I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm 26, and I just really feel like I'm actually gonna be alone forever at this point in my life. I go out, I try to look good. I don't know if it's because I'm ugly or I'm fat, and no, I'm not fishing for compliments. Maybe I'm not fat, but I just feel like no one ever hits on me. I don't ever get complimented. I've been told that maybe it's because I have a resting bitch face, which maybe I'm guilty of.
Even if it is the resting bee face, that's not the reason that men aren't approaching you. Men aren't approaching women in general, because in general, women are no longer worth marrying. Therefore, unless you're looking to smash, they're not really worth dealing with. So there's no reason for a man to come up to you for what? Best case scenario, he sleeps with you and then finds out your body count is extremely high, and that you're not really going to be able to be made into a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that, and then you end up in your situationships you girls hate so much. Or you meet up, you've got a low body count, which is the only situation in which a man's going to care or see you differently. And then you've got to look at all the other things. You got to look at, okay, maybe she's got a low body count, but how's her attitude? This one says she's got a RBF. If that's the case, maybe start smiling a bit more, start looking a bit more approachable. Think of it this way. Would you want your mother to have that face around your kid? You know what I mean? That's how a guy's thinking of it. He's thinking, okay, down the line, can I have kids with this one? Probably not if she's got an attitude. I don't want to really spend the rest of my life with an attitude. You need to learn how to be a wife, and a lot of women these days have no interest in even being a wife.
But either way, it's just so sad, because it's like, how else am I ever gonna find anyone? That's why I feel like I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, because I'm shy. I don't have many friends. I don't go out much. I just don't understand how this is gonna happen. Are they gonna fall from the sky? Workplace? I don't know.
No, workplace isn't going to do it. Guys are not going to hit on you anywhere at all, because anywhere they try to hit on you, it can turn very bad for them very fast. Okay, so this is not like it was like 10, 20 years ago when, you know, the worst thing that could happen is maybe a very rude rejection. These days, the worst thing that can happen to you is the cops get called. So that's why no one's going to approach you.
I don't like dating people from work. All I'm trying to say is it just feels like when I go out, people are just so disconnected. It's not like how it used to be. I always feel like there's way prettier women out there than me, which is obviously true. And I don't know if it's like insecurity that's making me feel this way, but no one ever hits me or hits on me or approaches me.
You're a pretty girl. I don't think it's got to do with your looks at all. I think it's purely got to do with the fact that no man is going to approach any woman at this point, because there's nothing in it for them that is any good. They're not going to get any benefits out of doing so, okay? And the risks are far too high now. It's not, as I said, it's not just getting rejected. It's being recorded, called a creep, getting the police called on you. There's so many more things that can happen to you these days. And that's why they're just steering clear, because there's no reason to do so. Why? They'll just protect their peace, basically. Their life's going really well, and if they go and hit on you, their life could change dramatically for no reason, just because they said that you were pretty or they liked you, okay? And you, not so much you, but other women might react in an extreme manner for all kinds of reasons, usually just attention and, you know, some sort of online clout usually. But that's the reason. Quick pause just to remind you guys that for $2 a month, you can watch hours and hours and hours of content, and it's growing every single day over on my Patreon. It gets a lot more uncensored as well. You're missing out if you're not watching on Patreon. Join now at patreon.com/CW/Teddy Gorn Rogue. Link is in the description. Let's keep going.
And I will never do that to a man, but I still want to meet somebody. So I don't know if anyone's in the same situation, the same boat. But yeah, and I hate dating apps. I will never, ever download one. So how else am I fucking supposed to find somebody?
No, that's good. You're not going to find anyone on a dating app anyway. Don't do dating apps. Nobody should be doing dating apps. Boys should all get off the dating apps, and the girls should get off the dating apps, and we should completely just starve that industry and let it die.
I'm going to tell you what, if you are going through a rough patch in your marriage, you better go water your grass on your side of the fence, because you do not want to be on this side of the fence.
Ladies, are you listening? Because I know a lot of you are divorcing your husbands at ridiculous rates for some fantasy on the other end of this.
Because this dating world nowadays, it's been flipped upside down, backwards, sideways, however you want to call it. It's a shit show that I don't want to partake in. Like, I don't want to date. I just want to skip to the good part. And for the love of Jesus, if you've been married for 30 years, do not try to give me dating advice. You don't know how it is out in these streets. Do not. Times have changed since 1995 there, Brenda. It's like we're trying to date in a world where loyalty is just nothing but another meme, and the options are just endless.
Maybe start by getting off the damn apps, okay? Because as you're saying, you're not listening to anybody else. You know too well, because you're in the dating market. Don't listen to married people, because you know better. All right, nice and simple for you. If you're having these experiences, it means you're putting yourself in terrible situations, such as the dating apps. Oh, well, you're only going to match with the top 5% of men. And to be honest, most of those men are going to match with every single girl, because they're usually like the same, usually it's the same guys in every city that are slamming all the girls, essentially, because that's how it works with the apps. And you're all getting diseases, you're all getting filthy, you're all getting dirty, and there's no reason for a man to go out and hit on you if all they're going to get is herpes in return.
You can scroll to the next one, and I'm about to drop a truth bomb, but everyone wants a healed partner, but not everyone is willing to be a healed partner.
Including you. That's why you're saying that, right? Maybe start by not taking your own advice. How about you just be healed? How about you be a decent person? Go look up morals, ethics, go read a book, learn about it, understand how to be a decent human being, and then continue on in the world. Maybe start approaching men, because that's the only way you're going to find someone these days.
Let that one sink in. And don't get me started on situationships. If that's not like signing up for heartbreak on a payment plan.
Situationships has been invented by you women. Men don't have situationships. Men have women that we're slamming right now that will eventually probably get annoying and we'll have to drop. Okay, that's how we don't have situationships. This is a purely female invention for you girls to try and make yourselves feel better about the fact that you never got a relationship because you don't ask in the beginning. You hook up with these guys for a long period of time, and then when you get to like 3 months, 5 months, somewhere there, you'll go, oh, hey, I'd I'd really like something more. And the guy's like, well, I don't. Why would I? Like, I know that you've been, the whole time you've had some sort of roster. I'm just lucky I didn't catch a disease. But you're being annoying now, so I'll get rid of you. That's a wrap for everyone watching on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble. If you enjoy this content and want to dive deeper, I mentioned this before, but you can head over to my Patreon page for full videos, $2, and you get hours and hours of content. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to connecting with you and hearing your thoughts on all of this. For my amazing Patreon supporters, I appreciate your support, and let's keep going.